I come from a very small town. My parents were central government employees, studied in a very small school, and I never spoke in English till I was around probably 20 years old. Never spoken, and never. Though I studied in an English medium school, I never spoke in English. I had a tough time. Before QNet, professionally, if I have to share, worked for almost 15 years into corporate, mostly into banking and insurance. So last assignment, I was working with a real estate firm, got an opportunity, an assignment to head the company. In my entire career, I started off as a telecaller who would call people for credit card sales. As a person, very shy.
Can I just practice once?
A lot of complex about everything, the way I look, the way I talk. The way I walk, I guess everything. So I used to avoid socializing. I was not very comfortable with people, and that's precisely why I used to put a lot of hard work in my job, because I thought that was the only cover up that I can have. By working hard, I can cover up all my complexes. So that's what I was before QNet.
I didn't know anything. I just knew my job. I just knew cooking.
I was introduced by a very close friend who I knew 4 years before business, but we lost touch completely. And a very good friend. And he called me up and he spoke about the business. I don't remember what he spoke. Honestly, I started off just by trusting him, thinking that whatever he's going to do is going to be great, best. And he was a champion in whatever he did, always. So I thought whatever he chose, and I'm sure once I take the name, you would know he is a champion. I'm talking about ABP Sachin Gupta. He's the one who referred me in the business. If I look back with the thought that I started off with, what I wanted in the business, I obviously wanted a better lifestyle, and I could do things for my family and have enough time for my family. I think when I look at those things, I have a lot of things that I wanted when I started off. But through the journey, I realized success is not all about materialistic things. There is so much more to it. And I realized that this is a beautiful journey. Success, there is no destination called as success. There is no one point called as success. It's a journey, and it will never end till I'm alive. So there's so much still to do. But what I have become is I am fearless today. I am limitless today. I have unleashed myself, and I believe I dream beyond just about materialistic things. I dream big today, and I wasn't like this before. And I'm ready. What this business has taught me, what my experience has taught me is, today I can speak what I want to speak and not get bothered by how the world is going to respond to it. All the challenges that I have have come to me as an opportunity, in disguise. But one of the challenges that I went through, and that completely changed me as an upline, as a person who was heading and leading, is when I was around 3 years in the business, started earning decent enough from the business, and everything was going fine, and a challenge hit. And a challenge hit directly to the team, and I was the only upline for the entire team in India at that time, still building India. And that challenge was something that I wasn't prepared for. Went through emotional, mental challenges, but that phase, though it was not very pleasant, not so very pleasant, but that phase of my life, I think a lot of change happened in me, and I grew up in that phase. So I still thank God for letting me go through this not very happy of what others had to go through that, but I grew up because of that challenge. The moment when you use the word legacy, most of them start thinking legacy is more of leaving some monetary thing and money. And so the legacy that I would want to leave for my next generation, whether it is my family or my team, both ways, is the right values, the right mindset, thought process, the kind of person they need to be, okay? Being a better human being, being a better leader. And I guess that's something that I would want to leave. And once, as an individual, we get better, everything else follows. Everything would follow. Success would follow when we get better and we make the most of what we have got, this life. And I think that's something that I would want to pass.
From infinity Sharfun,